Jury selection about to get underway in the Derek Chauvin murder trial. The process was delayed yesterday as the prosecution and defense continue to battle in the Minnesota Appeals Court over reinstating a third-degree murder charge.
Yep, Christian Cordero joins us live now outside the Hennepin County Government Center. We know, Christian, some motions being dealt with earlier this morning in that sort of 8 to 8:30 hour.
Right, procedural stuff off the top, Heather, with those motions, and it actually is much more interesting than perhaps it sounds. These kind of lay the ground rules, if you will, for certain parts of this case. In particular, you know, they kind of debated some things for policy versus training when it came to the maneuvers, the moves that Derek Chauvin was used against George Floyd, and then the training in particular. You know, one thing that was heavily debated was who can testify on behalf of the training. Judge Cahill said effectively that it has to be a training officer or an expert as defined. It can't be an officer who was on scene. The example that they used was putting tape up, right? Those are not expert witnesses as going forward as defined by Judge Cahill. Other things that they kind of talked about was there was a firefighter on scene and prosecutors wanted to have her share her full experience, which may have included whether she could have saved George Floyd's life had she intervened. The defense said that is way too speculative, and Judge Cahill sided with the defense on that, saying, yeah, no, she can't really go there as to say that she could have saved his life or even speculate as such, because that just kind of goes in the weeds of things that they don't know. It's speculation. So those were the types of things that they talked about today, but really kind of the big headline is that we have not heard from the Court of Appeals so far this morning, which means jury selection is good to go. And, you know, of course, we could hear from the Court of Appeals at any moment saying, no, we got to put the brakes on this until we hear about that third-degree murder charge from the state Supreme Court. But as of right now, jury's set to start right now, actually, starting with introductions. Guys, back to you.
An expert we talked with earlier this morning said he expects to hear at some point today, but we just have no idea when.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. All right, so we wait, and maybe we get things rolling with jury selection. The plan to get it started at 9. Christian Cordero, live outside the courtroom. Thank you. The judge is entering the courtroom right now. We're getting a live feed from inside. Part of the unprecedented nature of this trial is that we're able to watch it through cameras because of COVID restrictions, but it is giving us a glimpse into the most high-profile legal case, perhaps in state history, some observers say. But the judge kind of getting things started there as the first group of jurors will be brought in. Perhaps, as Christian said, this will be stopped at some point, but perhaps not, and jury selection will continue. George Floyd's sister has had the chance to come face-to-face with Derek Chauvin. Bridget Floyd, the only member of George Floyd's family allowed in court yesterday because of COVID restrictions, and she told us that their entire family is happy that this trial is finally underway, and she's hopeful that this can become a catalyst for change.
Violence is not the answer to everything. Sometimes we need to take a step back, think before we react, and that's me, you, officers. It doesn't matter. Praying for justice. Our hope is that justice prevails and we can all use this as an opportunity to be better and do better for those around us.
Bridget Floyd saying she's thankful for all the support her family has been receiving from people around the world.
Large crowds gathered outside the courthouse all day yesterday. There's a coalition of at least 20 organizations that came together to form the protest. They say that the police system is broken, and they're demanding accountability. The crowd was organized and provided its own security. They had marshals out front and in the back to keep the protesters safe.
For at least the last 6 years, we have been marching consistently, whether the world is watching or they're not. So we have been able to form a very close-knit community of activists and community organizers and people from various neighborhoods who show up and stand in solidarity.
Protest organizers said that they plan to continue gathering peacefully throughout the trial to remind those inside the courthouse that the whole world is watching. Minneapolis police estimate yesterday's protest drew upwards of 1,000 people. You can watch the jury selection live on CBS in Minnesota. You can stream it at WCCO.com or download our free CBS News app.